Welcome, everyone. Today, we are diving into a really cool real-world experiment. The big question is, can automated trading software, bots, actually make you passive income? We're going to watch a head-to-head battle between a totally free bot and a paid one to see what happens. Let's jump right in. And this, right here, is where it all started. I mean, who hasn't had this thought, right? That sudden feeling that you need to find a way to make your money work for you? This is exactly what kicked off the whole quest we're about to explore. The hunt for a way to earn without just trading away more of our time. So, here's our game plan for today. First, we'll look at the search for passive income. Then we'll meet our two contenders, the free bot and the paid one. We'll walk through the all-important technical setup, then buckle up for the 48-hour showdown. And finally, we'll get to the good stuff, the results, and a dose of reality. Look, here's the problem we all face. There are only so many hours in a day. You can't just work more and more to get rich. You'll burn out. So you have to find income that works when you aren't. And that's what leads people to explore ideas like this, the world of passive income. After looking at a bunch of different options, the path chosen for this experiment was Forex trading with something called expert advisors, or EAs. Don't let the fancy name fool you. EAs are just bots. They're software that automatically trades for you. It's definitely a high-risk, high-reward kind of world, which makes it perfect for an experiment like this one. So where do you even find these trading bots? Well, the main hub is a place called the MQL5 Marketplace. It's where developers sell bots they've programmed. But as our experimenter quickly found out, just picking one isn't so simple. There's a pretty big catch. And this is what the source calls the dark truth of the marketplace. It turns out some developers will give you free stuff, like an upgrade or even a whole other bot, just for leaving a 5-star review. This means you can't always trust the ratings. Is a bot actually good, or did it just get a ton of paid-for reviews? It makes choosing one a real headache. So with that in mind, two bots were chosen for the battle. In the free corner, we've got a bot called Dark Venus. It had some good reviews and trades on lots of different currency pairs. And in the paid corner, a 30-pound challenger. This one was picked based on its 5-star reviews and a bit of a gut feeling. It has a much more focused strategy, trading on just 2 pairs. Okay, before we can let these bots loose, we have to talk about the setup. And this part is really important. You can't just download the software and run it on your laptop. Well, you could, but it would be a terrible idea. There are 2 key things you absolutely need to get this going safely. First up, a VPS. That stands for Virtual Private Server. The easiest way to think about it is like a computer that you rent in the cloud. It's always on 24/7. This is so your bot can run nonstop without you having to leave your personal computer on, which would probably fry it pretty quickly. The second thing you need is a brokerage account. This is basically your ticket to the party. The bot needs to connect to an actual broker. In this case, one called IC Markets was used to be able to place trades in the real Forex market with your money. And here's the whole setup process in a nutshell. You get your VPS and open your brokerage account. Then you log into your VPS and install the trading platform, which is usually MetaTrader 4. You link your MQL5 account so you can access the bots you bought, and then you literally just drag the bot onto a chart. And the final, most crucial step, make sure you see a little smiley face on the corner. That's the signal that everything is working. All right, the tech is set up, 250 pounds are deposited for each bot to trade with, and the experiment officially begins. The clock is ticking for the next 48 hours. It's time to see what these bots can really do. Now, just to give you some context for the world these little bots are operating in, the Forex market trades about $6.6 trillion every single day. It is, by a huge margin, the biggest financial market on the entire planet. And inside that massive market, there is one king, the US dollar. It's involved in something like 80% of all trades. That's why you'll see most trading and most trading bots are focused on currency pairs that involve the dollar. Okay, the 48 hours are up. This is the moment we've all been waiting for, the results. We're going to look at who made a profit, but more importantly, we're going to talk about the reality of this whole thing and the major lesson learned. So the big question, after 2 days of letting the algorithms do their thing, which one came out on top? Did the free bot hold its own, or did paying a little bit of money make a difference? Let's check the scoreboard. And here we have it. The free bot Dark Venus pulled in a very respectable 47 pounds. Not bad, but the paid bot absolutely smashed it, bringing in 85 pounds. That is nearly double the profit. And remember, it did that while trading on fewer pairs, which suggests its strategy might be a bit safer and less exposed to risk. So in total, between the two bots, the experiment generated £132 in profit in just 2 days. I mean, on the surface, that sounds amazing, right? A total win for passive income. But, and this is a really, really big but, that profit number is only half the story. It's the fun half, for sure. But the other half, the part about risk, is the one you really need to pay attention to. So let's break down the key takeaways. Yeah, the paid bot did way better. And yes, making a profit is clearly possible. But, and you knew this was coming, it is never, ever guaranteed. The market can go sideways in a heartbeat, and you could lose everything. That brings us to the most important rule of all. Only invest money that you are completely 100% okay with losing. And this right here is the final, most powerful warning from the person who ran this experiment. It's so important. No one can predict the market. Not you, not some expert, and not a piece of software. The risk of losing every single penny you put in is very, very real. And that leaves us with this final question to think about. This experiment showed that, yeah, you can make money, but it also showed the risk is huge. So you have to ask yourself, is that potential for automated income worth the very real possibility of losing it all? And that's a question only you can answer.